Nuanom hwe tete no Nye medini nye mesepi unti Abraboimu eni gwasia machi Sami redye radia yamineya Sami kawunyiniya Kaneno baby ana mitipa Enkrofon chetna titi Koto jamebu limunisa mati Sami di mabraboimu adasi achawa Bikanka wunyinyo Hey Adiama bedru Ye radia dwo Kamino ediano dini minu ene Onfremi sebio Osonya kupase semedio Hey Wayami yo Adiama bedru Yetade ya wansenya miyampo I want you to my time, yes, I'm in love with your daddy for Probiatim. I don't miss my daddy for Probi. Why am I Brana sochi bubom ehumritu Dinkoto dwemetiemu frima uyemu sa adumra pomyo Brana kuponai Bami wo wenimo miya umu Abrana onya bubro kumene masino Dimpa bodimetiemu dindi ayabita nyambie Same frewa eya bro And God of Enoch, He heard my desperate cry. He lifted me. Oh, He lifted me, and He set me free.
Indeed, words will fail me when it comes to glorifying God. Today is the 2nd day of August 2023 in the year of our Lord.
What can I say?
And it's a Wednesday, a very wet Wednesday morning. You know how we do it on Wednesdays on the Morning Brew.
What more can I do?
Wednesdays are for gospel. Of course, I mean every single day is for worshiping God, but my team and I designated Wednesdays just so we can play some gospel tunes where you get to, glorify God in a very more special way.
Where do I come in? May the meditations of my heart be acceptable to you. Yahweh, why are in Santa? May the meditations of my heart be acceptable to you.
It's 11:05 a.m. and of course the Morning Brew show is on. I'm not doing this alone. I am being accompanied by my co-host NAC Black, who will be joining us shortly. I must say I am so honored. I am so thrilled.
May the meditations of my heart be acceptable to you. May the meditations of my heart.
Song playing in the background is by Diana Hamilton, and she calls this Meditations.
Where do I begin? When can I?
On the Morning Brew show, we bring you trend and stories, we bring you inspirational and motivational quotes, we bring you sizzle and spice, of course, which is the cooking segment where you get to drool, and you can only get to taste it when you follow the recipe or procedure. I bring you fashion and lifestyle. I also bring you health tips.
And though I speak no words, may my heart of gratitude be heard. Yet though I speak no words, my heart's awake to give you praise.
If you just joined us, you're streaming live on Facebook at papaloradio.com/TV, on our website at www.papaloradio.com, and also on our YouTube channel at Papalo Radio. We are also streaming live on Morning Ghana, wherever you're joining us from or wherever you're tuned in at. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening.
And though I speak no words, may my heart of gratitude be heard. Yet though I speak no words, my heart's awake to give you praise. Oh, the meditations of my heart, meditations of my heart, meditations of my heart be acceptable to you. Why are in Santa? May the meditations of my heart be acceptable to you. Why are in Santa? May the meditations of my heart be acceptable to you. Why are in Santa? Why are in Santa? May the meditations of my heart be acceptable. Yeah, why are in Santa? Why are in Santa? May the meditations of my heart. Hey, why are in Santa? Why are in Santa? May the meditations of my heart be acceptable to you. May the meditations of my heart. Why are you in Santa? Why are you in Santa? May my heart do the talking.
Oh, na 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 na, yeah.
Moving on. Today's motivational quote is quite it's interesting. Better to be hurt by the truth than comforted with a lie. Better to be hurt by the truth than being comforted with a lie. Sometimes people may tell us things that are not true in order to make us feel better. While this may provide temporary comfort, it can ultimately lead to more pain and disappointment. It is important to face the truth even if it's very difficult, in order to make informed decisions and grow as individuals. Now, knowing the truth can be painful, but it allows us to move forward and make positive changes in our lives. One thing you have to remember that facing the truth and knowing positive changes or making positive changes will ultimately lead to growth and happiness. So if you should ask me, I would rather prefer you tell me the truth than you tell me a whole lot of lies, bunch of lies, so I can all feel good. It doesn't work that way for me. I hate to be lied to. Main control. If you want something, or you've done something, or there's something about you that you need to tell me, just go straight to the point. Tell me the truth. Why would you rather, change the narrative? Why would you rather branch and then tell me a lie to make me feel good? It doesn't work that way. Of course, today is 2nd May, and today is marked National Calorie Input Day, National Ice Cream Sandwich Day, and also Take a Penny and Leave a Penny Day. On this note, all the boys in this house, in this room, you're supposed to get me an ice cream. I like vanilla or strawberry. And sandwich. So please, just do the needful. My producer is going to get me sandwich today. MAC is getting me ice creams. Not ice cream, ice creams. Santos and Oheneba. But of course I want sandwich. Or you can also do it pizza. That is it about that. The Morning Brew show is proudly sponsored by Nana One Shoes inside Tama Community 11. The rider possessed at Tama Community 11 Complex School. Guaranteed the sales of all kinds of shoes for kids and adults, from the heels to the Crocs to the slippers. Are you looking forward to starting your own shoe business? Contact them or locate them. The number is 025-683-6112. 025-683-6112. And also Shabby Rage Photography, all kinds of photography, event coverage, photo shoot, passport size pictures, documentary coverage, and also music video shoots, etc. Locate them inside my Community 11, right adjacent the Community 11, Presbyterian University campus. Call them on 024-671-593. 0244-671593. And also Papalo Farms, down to the sales of poultry and pigs. Are you looking forward to starting your own poultry or piggery business? This business is for retail and bulk purchases. Contact them on 024-344-6455. The number again is 024-344-6455. Check, it's about 15 minutes on top of the hour, 11 a.m. Without doing so much, let me just go for a quick musical break. When I return, I'll bring you health tips, I'll bring you fashion and lifestyle, I'll bring you trend and stories, as well as weather and sizzling spice. And then again, I get to play your favorite gospel tunes where you get to sing along. Stick and stay.
Some trust in chariots, others confidence in horses, but I trust the one true God, the one who holds and molds my life. Some trust in chariots, others in horses, but I trust the one true God, the one who holds and molds my life. Enti, Michi Wujo Mire, Michi Wudi Saoya Dienina Sutumfo, Odumfo ni Mobrohufo, Obucheri Fuatoya Dosu, Nyami Bay, Nyami Bak, Unyani Panyan Sechin Sayam, Memfama Destrema Wenim, Mawuni Miramota, Hey, Michi Wujo Erate, Michi Wudi Adienina Sutumfo, all power belongs to you. My what's here for what's your breath way? Answer by fire, this prayer. Unyani Panyan Sechin Sayamenti, Memfama Destrema Wenim, Mawuni Miramota. Every Sawaya Bido, why Bido Yame, why Bido Yame. What did I have for? What did I have for Yame? What did I have for Yame? And Tierate, what you need. Yes, we are what you need. Erade, what you need. Yes, we are what you need. Nyami be, nyami ba, unyeni panyan sechin sayam. Memfama destrema wenim, ma unni mi ramota. Enti erade ya wacheni bio. Yes we are wacheni bio. Sakrare mumame. Yes we are, yes we are. Nyami be, nyami ba, unyeni panyan sechin sayam enti. Memfama destrema wenim, ma unni mi ramota. Asunya sase. Oh boy, yeah. Nan we tremwa, oh yeah. The nansa slow, sorry, yeah. Eradi way na want to mean, yeah. Nyami bay, nyami ba. Unyani panyan sechin sayam. Memfama destrema wenim. Ma wuni mi ramota. Utsumi ajenyi na yo. Utsumi ajenyi na ye. Eradi so yadi edi na ye. Enti eradi ya wajeni biomwe. Yes, we are watching you. Sakrare mumame. Yes, we are watching you. Nyami bay, nyami ba. Unyeni panyen sechin sayamenti. Memfama destrema wenim. Mawuni mi rama. Enti eradi ya watching you. Yes, we are.
Welcome back and thank you so much for sticking and staying with us. If you just joined us, this is the Morning Brew show with me, Nanaba Anna. You can also call me Miss Kenzie. You can call me Miss K. You're streaming live on Facebook at papalawradio.tv and also on our website at www.papalawradio.com, on our YouTube channel at Papalaw Radio in Modern Ghana.
Yes, we are. Nyami bay, nyami ba. Unyeni panyen sechin sayam. Memfama destrema wenim.
On today's health segment, we're talking about the health benefits of taking lemon tea, lemongrass tea actually. If you haven't tried lemongrass tea, listen, you're doing yourself a very big disservice. Lemongrass tea is very healthy. It's something I take on a regular, like every single day before bedtime or very early in the morning. So for those of you who do not know, lemongrass, also called citronella, is a tall, stalky plant and has a fresh lemony aroma and a citrus flavor. It is a common ingredient in Thai cooking and bag repellent. Lemongrass essential oil is used in aromatherapy to freshen the air, reduce stress, and uplift the mood. Lemongrass is also used as a folk remedy to promote sleep, relieve pain, and boost immunity. One of the most popular ways to enjoy lemongrasses and tea. Now, drinking lemongrass tea may help deliver these potential health benefits. It has antioxidant properties, it has antimicrobial properties, it has anti-inflammatory properties. It may reduce your cancer risk, it may also help promote healthy digestion, it may act as a diuretic. In the world of natural health, lemongrass is known as diuretic, and why diuretic makes the word diuretic, or what diuretic actually means is that it makes you urinate, or pee a lot, and by so doing, it helps to get rid of excess fluid in your system, and also sodium. Again, it may also help relieve symptoms of PMS. For the women, lemongrass tea is for you. PMS is premenstrual symptoms or syndrome, where you get to suffer the old anxiety, stress disorders, the skin breaking out, the abdominal cramps, and all of that. So drink a glass of lemon tea today. Looking at how cool the weather is lately, it will really help you. It will suit your throat. For those of us in the media fraternity who use our voice a lot, you need lemongrass tea. And for those of you who have cold or flu, this is for you. You don't need to take any antibiotics. This is a natural remedy. It would go within a twinkle or a blink of an eye.
Everybody say, yeah. Watching over me.
Moving on to fashion. Today is for the men, and for my handsome men, guys out there. Now, fashion hacks for men. Guys can elevate their fashion game by accessorizing with hearts, watches and sunglasses. Experiment with different textures, patterns, and colors to create a more unique look. Do not be afraid to try new styles and take risks. Also invest in classic pieces like a well-fitted suit or quality leather jacket. Tailor your clothes to fit your body type, and don't be afraid to mix and match different pieces. Lastly, take care of your clothes by washing and ironing them properly, and invest in quality pieces that will last longer. Time for weather. So cases of slight to moderate to rain are expected this morning and in the evening over coastal Ghana. In fact, this morning is soon but we move. The middle and transition zones are also expected to experience thunderstorms or rain later in the day, says the Ghana Meteorological Agency. The way the weather is cool this morning. NAC Black, good morning, welcome.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm good.
Okay.
So good.
How was your night?
My night was great.
I can see. You have smiles beaming all over your face.
And amazing.
Wow.
Man. It's not by myself. It's by the grace of God.
Definitely.
That I'm alive today. So I want to first of all say big thanks going out there to the Almighty God. And also big thanks going out there to everybody doing the listening and the watching right by now. You already know the name as MSC Black. And I'm on the Mid Morning Show.
Exactly. Exactly.
Oh, yeah. And of course, with a beautiful Miss Kenzie. That name, that Miss Kenzie name, it comes with a vibe, man. And especially when I'm the one mentioning it.
You don't understand.
Yeah.
For some people, they think the name Miss Kenzie is just the name Miss Kenzie, but they don't really know what goes into what makes Miss Kenzie Miss Kenzie. They don't get it.
If I mention it, I feel some type of way. Inside my blood, I feel some type of way.
Thank you so much. So, in the world of trending stories, what do we have this morning?
We have a lot. We have a lot making waves right now. We got a lot of headlines or trending stories, which we think that our viewers got to know what exactly is happening in the country. And then also find solutions if there's any solution to some of the stories. We can also help. And then if you think you also have something to contribute to what we have here, all you have to do is to hit us up on our comment section on Facebook.
Right.
It's Papalo Radio /TV. Don't forget you can also join on YouTube, which is Papalo TV, www.papalomedia.com on our website. Catch us up and get into the conversation or into the trending stories.
Right.
Yeah. So first on our stories for today, this one is coming from the camp of the Bank of Ghana.
Okay.
They are saying that they are putting in a lot of strategies to make sure that they remain policies solvent.
Okay.
So with people that works with Bank of Ghana, people that takes, Bank of Ghana is actually one of the institutions that have to give you permit when it comes to working in the banking or starting to build up a structure of the banking sector. So they said, like I said, they are trying to put up strategies or structures that is going to make sure that they remain policy solvent. You get it?
Okay.
Yeah.
And also moving on, completing Saglemi too expensive for government. AKUFO-ADDO justifies new housing project. This Saglemi housing project has been there since time immemorial. I'm surprised they haven't been able to, put things in the right place.
And then I think, if I'm not mistaken, that project was started by the ex-president
John Dramani Mahama. Exactly.
I find it so difficult to understand where this political system in our country is what I have to do for my name to reign, even when I'm no more a president, without thinking on how to make sure we make the citizens feel better. You see, this whole project, if I understand, was actually initiated for reasons that that's something that I heard, that because of the human trafficking in Accra, they are trying to build up this project so that these people that come from the north in sake of greener pastures, you get it, to have somewhere. Because when you go to Accra, especially to the Tudus and then the Makola, you don't even have anywhere to stay.
Right.
You don't even have anywhere to start. So this project was actually initiated to bring these people out of the streets so that they can get, at least if you are renting a room as low as your budget, at least that will make you feel good. So that we'll move a lot of people out of the streets, get to the other places so that that place,
because they keep saying affordable house.
Exactly.
So they should be able to sort people out.
So if this president is doing this and then he wasn't able to complete it and then his term got due and then he has to go, you come in. For me, I think the best thing is to continue. It doesn't matter who started it. It doesn't matter who earned it. At the end of the day, there is a problem, and then you guys have found solution to it. But then, if you have to come and then leave other person's project and you starting another project, you're not going to be able to complete it.
And then we have so many
uncompleted projects. That's how come.
Then it means what are we even heading towards?
Exactly.
Like everyone wants to show him or herself.
I am the one who did this.
But it's not supposed to be done.
We've surpassed the era where you're going to be have to be tagged with. Okay, so this president did this particular job.
Like you always say, good name is better than riches.
Exactly, you get it. So I think that's one problem that for me, I have with this political system.
It's very worrying. It's worrying because we have so many uncompleted projects from roads to.
My problem is that when you guys come back to the projects, that means that you're coming to spend extra money to repair things that you left years, you know, because there are certain things that was completed, certain things that was done that till now we don't even know. They're not even going to check the maintenance in it. So you have to take all those things out.
And lack of maintenance on these buildings. We have so many huge buildings, and lack of maintenance has caused them to be dilapidated.
Exactly.
And it means the next government or whoever comes again is going to waste money.
That's how come we're still owing different countries, and then countries will just come to us and decide for us, tell us what to do in order to get aid from them.
It's very sad.
These are the things that I think it's not. We have to come to a realization that being a president is not about age. It's not about, or being a politician is not about age. It's about a lot of things.
It's about your capability, what you can do.
Yeah, it's no more about promises. It's about
we're tired of the fake promises.
Yeah?
I mean, reading manifestos, they'll say a whole lot of things.
Exactly.
When they come into power, they don't even do a penny of it.
You don't even see any of them.
It's so sad. It's so sad.
Very seriously. And then I think we have to start finding solutions to that thing.
Right.
At the end of the day, we are the people suffering. And then if you don't talk that, we'll be running to
I know.
Okay,
I know, right?
So this one is actually coming from a good friend of mine. This story has been making waves these few days.
Okay.
It's actually a statement or something that a friend of mine said. Is a colleague actor, a senior colleague actor, which happens to be my friend. And then his name is Jeffrey Naughty. I don't know if you know Jeffrey.
Yeah, sure,
Naughty,
Jeffrey.
But then this past week or these few days, Jeffrey Naughty was on an interview, and then he said that I am not under pressure to please people with my lifestyle. Now, one of the reasons why he said that was the fact that nowadays he's been putting up some skits, you get it?
And he's doing well.
He's doing really well. And then he made mention that when it comes to supporting of skits or projects that they do as actors, it looks like the Nigerians support them more than the way the Ghanaians support. And then he also talked about it was depression and then other things, anxiety and other things that led him into going into doing acting and then the skits that he normally, you know. I've said this before, things like that actually releases stress, pressure, and then depression, and then other things that you can think about. But then he's actually saying that he's not aim or he's not going to be pressured by people on how he's going to live his life. Whatever that he thinks like is good for him to do is what he's going to do. Yeah. You get it. So, these are.
But Jeffrey's doing so well. He's doing so well.
This brings up the whole conversation or the whole argument about Nigeria and Ghana, and it's always going to be like that.
It will forever be.
It will always
no matter
be like
you can't change
because
it.
It looks like we are not putting in any effort. We're not putting in energy. We don't put in anything. We always think about money. Yes, the money has to come, but I believe that the kind of patience and the work that Nigerians put into their craft. Yeah. You see, when they invest all these things, when the money starts to come, it comes with
you enjoy the fruit of your labor. Look at Ruth Kadiri. She's doing. I just love her movies.
She's doing great.
Back to back movies. Back to back.
Great. And then I'm actually looking forward to be featured in one of her movies.
She's good. I pray you get it.
You know my friend Too Sweet Anna. You know, I've been speaking to Too Sweet, and then anytime I'm going to go to Nigeria back, I'll find him. We'll have to find her. Yeah. I have to let her know that I got talent. And then
of course, you have to. I'll be happy if you should. Like, be on her.
I really want to be featured in any of her. It's not necessarily playing a main character. I just want.
No, just even if you walk up past crime,
I just want to be featured because I love the projects. Like I watch almost all her projects. Yeah. Recently, she brought up new projects titled Better Half, and that
movie has been trending.
You know, that movie actually made the guy a superstar.
What's his name, Chidi.
The guy is now a superstar.
I'm telling you.
And Montana, like the lady, the Montana girl.
Man.
Let me just break you down. Like Montana is one of my favorites.
She's good.
She's
You can't change it. The
And
girl is
I don't
good.
want to say crush because I don't like this crush thing. But then she's beautiful. And
She is
she's
gorgeous.
She's so beautiful. and
Very
she's one of my-
eloquent,
yeah,
fluent,
very,
everything.
very.
She is. I
And then
admire her
I
too.
love her so much. You know, anytime. It's not only Roots movies, but anytime I see her in any of them, I want to watch.
You're ginger to
I
go
just
watch the
want to
movie.
watch the movie
I
because
know, right?
So far as Montana is in there, she's gonna do
Definitely.
She's gonna kill the.
I mean, you
the-
can't change that fact. You can't change
Exactly.
it.
So
You can't
this
change it.
Ghana Nigeria issue is not gonna die. It's still gonna continue. Even generations to come will come with this.
Period.
It's gonna be
Period. Interesting. Moving on. This is coming from the Housing Minister, Sensubuach. He says that low to middle income earners targeted in Pokwase housing project. Now, this brings, let me just read an excerpt of it. The Minister for Works and Housing, Francis Asensubuachi, says the newly launched Pokwase housing project has been crafted to ensure that middle income earners are not priced out. The minister said the project has the ordinary citizens at its base and will not depart of it. This is good news. I mean, delivering his speech at the commencement of the project at Pokwase, the sector minister said the project will come with recreational facilities. And I think it's a good thing. I mean, a project where we have recreational facilities for those of us who are, coming up, who intend to get married and have a family, start a family. We have our kids play and for middle income earners, come on, you're not left out. If you can't afford a house at, say, Trasako or the Eastleigh Gons, and
yes,
this is for you.
It's not. I always say this. So far as the house is beautiful and is in a good location,
Right.
and not necessarily everybody's moving to Trasako, so I have to move. Even if my money is not up to that state, I have to still move in. They are beautiful houses, affordable houses.
It's very affordable.
When you move to the Pampam Road, you move to Dowenya, they are affordable houses.
I know.
So please, you guys, Charlie.
They should make their cash ready because Pokwase housing project in India, me self I go take one. No, I have
If
to.
you say you safe, as if you are buying it for yourself.
Okay, so we safe. We
me safe, I for myself.
me safe. That is it.
Okay, so
Okay.
so this one is coming from the camp of the MPB. And
Okay.
now, Bawumia says that they need a united front to confront the NDCs. No need for campaign of insults. There's no need for them to come and campaign and insult. Battle words with her.
Yeah,
but
sure.
what they actually need is the fact that they need a united front to confront the NDC.
That is what they see all the time. We were
Yeah,
Kiwi.
I told you.
We probably
like,
becomes
we
even,
we probably they don't really get it. I think like now they don't really get it what is happening in the country. We no longer hearers of this campaign
Of
messages
course.
and all this stuff. Right now we're tired because it looks like we've been seeing the same thing. They keep repeating. They come, they tell us this thing, and I always say this. I don't belong to any political party, but then I love good people. I love people that
Exactly.
have vision, that have plans for
visionary
nation,
leaders.
And then sometimes I look at Honorable Kennedy Japan and I feel like he's one of the people that if I have to vote, I will vote for. Because
This one, the way you are rooting for him, I don't understand.
I love him.
But he has given you cash.
No, man. I don't do I always say this. I always say I don't do politics.
He stands for the truth.
I just love to be at the side of the truth.
Yeah.
You know? And then I've seen videos of him. I've gone through some says of him, and then I've seen a lot of things about him. And to me, he's proven enough for me that he can actually, because when I look at certain things that he doesn't talk about his promises stuff.
No, that man is dusted already. He's loaded. You can't take it away from him.
I saw one time, I think I saw a video of him when he was talking about, I think that by then he was not even in this flag bearing position then. And then he talked about the fact that if he one day becomes a president and he's driving
presidential cars.
Not even presidential car, but he's going to make sure that the state is not going to be giving him presidential cars like the Land Cruisers. He's going to drive his own car.
Of course.
So far as he is driving his
if you
own
should
cars,
see his Maybach, stop.
God. He said if he's driving his own cars, that means anybody within that party is going to drive your own car.
Of course.
And then he says that he even gave an instance where he asked somebody, if you think that you are actually coming into for the betterment of the country, then we'll decide to give you a Corolla to drive. A minister will decide to give you a Corolla and see how many ministers are going to be accepting or be willing to drive a Corolla. Then you will know which people are in for the money.
They all want the V8.
Exactly, you know. And I think with certain stuff or submissions like this, nothing should, you know, tell you that nobody should have to come and convince you that this man is actually because the man is already rich. Let's speak.
It's not as if he's going to spend, you know, government's money or whatever. And he's very philanthropic, very. Honorable Ken, dear boy. Now moving on, fuel prices go up. Petrol, diesel selling at 12.9% per liter, 12.95 cedis per liter. Wow, I'm not surprised. We should just keep our fingers crossed. I'm sure very soon they'll bring GPRT will bring a statement, they'll issue a statement and tell us that they've increased transport fares. I won't be surprised, because if fuel prices should go up, petrol, diesel now selling at 12.95 cedis per liter. Come on.
You know, problem I have with this increment of fare. I don't know if they don't actually calculate when stuff are being increased, how they increase the fares. Sometimes you see that maybe fuel is increased by maybe 2% or 3%, and fare is right.
The calculations are bad.
100%.
I'm telling you. And you know the funny thing,
exactly. You know,
from Accra to from let's say Afinia to Accra, one driver would decide to take like say 15 cities in quote. The next driver would decide to take like 18 cities. Who are you trying to cheat?
You see, sometimes when you want to correct them, it becomes a
tug of war.
War in the car.
And it's always fun sitting in such cars. Like you get to see people.
And funny thing is that they don't fight about like the bigger amount of money. Sometimes
the small ones. So I'm telling you, the better you.
20%. Oh God!
It's not easy.
It's not easy. Now this one is a rescue issue where this one comes in to say that 4 Nigerians rescued in Nigeria, Brazil. Sorry. So I want to get the full story, but then this is the headlines right now that 4 Nigerians have been rescued in Brazil, survived 14 days on a ship. So I don't know if it is something relating to the stowaway to the other countries, but then guys, we'll find the full story. I'll give you the full story later on my show. I'm really interested in this particular show story. You get it. And this one also comes in, this one says that the government may not meet 8 revenue targets for the second half of 2023, said Tekbe says that one. I believe it is going to be true.
You believe?
I believe so.
Okay.
Because of stuff that we've seen. We don't need a prophet to tell us this, because you and I know the country.
Inflation.
We even said it yesterday about this whole inflation stuff. So I'm not shocked if this is what they are saying, that government wouldn't meet their target or the revenue target for the half of the year 2023.
Right, and our very last one, alleged police brutality. Man who died at Dagomba line was not killed by the police. He hit himself against the wall. This is coming from the Interior Minister, refuting claims that the police brutalized the man who died in Asawase. Yes, so I mean, if he has come out to refute claims, and I think it's a good thing that the police didn't kill him. I mean, he hit himself on the wall, and that is it. And so these are a few trending stories we decided to share with them. Yes.
Okay, so that's that exactly.
Right.
Run to him, oh, why?
Time check is about 43 minutes on top of the hour, 11 a.m. And this has been the Morning Brew Show. My name is Nanaba Anan, and we just did a headline supported by MAC Black. Up next is Sizzle and Spice. We're going for a quick musical break. When I return, I'll bring you Sizzle and Spice. Stick and stay. Welcome back and thank you so much for staying. If you just joined us, this is the Morning Brew Show. My name remains Nanaba Anan. You can call me Miss K. You can also call me Miss K. We already did trend and stories. We did fashion and lifestyle. We did weather. We did health tips. Up next is Sizzle and Spice. Today's recipe, I'm sure you'd want to enjoy it with jollof. Those of you who keep saying that jollof is your favorite meal, oh yeah, this one is for you. You would have to try it. Today's menu, we have chicken salad. And for the ingredients, we need boneless or skinless chicken breast. We need low sodium chicken broth or water. You need seasoned salt, Greek yogurt and mayonnaise. Some freshly chopped parsley, chopped fresh dill, grainy or smooth Dijon mustard, finely grated lemon zest, fresh lemon juice, celery chopped, one small red onion, and also freshly ground black pepper. It's a very simple recipe to make, and it takes only 30 minutes to make, but the prepping time is about 10 minutes. And so here we are. The first step is you, in a large pot of a medium-high heat, combine chicken broth and 1 tablespoon plus 1.5 teaspoon of seasoned salt. Bring it to a boil, then reduce heat to medium. Cover pot and cook until chicken is cooked through. About 10 minutes, transfer chicken to a cutting board and let it rest for 5 minutes. Meanwhile, in a large bowl, stir yogurt, mayonnaise, parsley, dill, mustard, lemon zest, and also lemon juice until smooth. Now cut chicken into quarter cubes and add to yogurt mixture, toss into coats. Add the celery, onion, pickles, pepper, and remaining 1.5 teaspoon of salt, and mix until well combined. Now pair this chicken salad. You can serve chilled alone on its own. You can serve with bread, or you can even use it for sandwiches, jollof, plain rice with stew, or anything, any protein, or any side dish actually of your choice. Sizzling Spice is proudly sponsored by Destiny's Cocktail, available as Mochaccino, Mojito Passion, Mango Joe, Ginger Pick Me Up, Long Island Iced Tea, and so many amazing options you can choose from. Locate them inside the Valley View Estate or call them on 024666787 or 02095626679. Destiny's Cocktail, they say, affordable cocktails for all occasions. And also Papa Love Farms. They're into the sales of poultry and pigs for retail and bulk purchases. Contact them on 024344645.
XBI, let's go! Now you can join us.
We're about 50 minutes gone.
Now listen.
Let me take a few messages. We have a comment on social media. This is coming from Imoro Fatao. He says, I'm watching you live. I miss you. I miss you too, Baba. This also is coming from Daniel Asaria Koto. And he says, good job. Thank you so much, Daniel. I appreciate it. I get to draw the curtains finally. It's been an amazing session. It's always a thrilling moment to be seated here to educate and informing you all the time. This has been the Morning Brew Show. MAC, your final words.
I don't have any final words. just keep being you. Just do you, man. Know that you are here. I mean, you are on this earth for a reason. Until you accomplish that vision, never stop. Keep on going.
Right.
Keep on moving. Once again, good morning to you guys.
Thank you. You all heard him. We're on this earth for a reason. Continue to fulfill that reason until you leave finally. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you to the entire production team. To my producer extraordinaire Brajuji, thank you so much. And to you who tuned in, my online executive producers and directors, my online brothers, cousins, and sisters. This is where I get to draw the curtains finally. And the one I bring you, Country Road Jam. Kofi will take over and come through with Ghana and Simpson. And finally hand over his mantle to MAC Black, who will drive us home safely with Pilo Low Drive. My name is Nanaba Anan. Have a good afternoon and enjoy the rest of our programs. I'm out.